Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Put your hand up if you think of the 3 R's that reduce is the most important. Hands down. Put your hand up if you think reuse is the most important. Hands down. And put your hand up if you think recycle is the most important. Excellent. By the end of my talk, I really hope that we all agree that reduce is actually the most important of the 3 R's. So, this morning, my talk is about a really big word, consumerism. What does consumerism mean? Well, basically, consumerism is often used as a really derogatory word, which means that it's often used in a bad way. But it's not really a bad thing. It just basically means what are the things you buy or use. And it could mean anything. It could mean food, it could mean toys, it could mean anything at all. So the base word is consume. Anything you use or anything you buy, when you do that, it's called consumerism. And I'm really passionate about consumerism. And the reason I'm really passionate about it is that I see it as an issue every day when I come to school. Now, this is the effects that consumerism has. And it has effect on 2 main groups, I believe. I believe it affects people, which I'm going to talk about now. I also believe it affects the environment. Now, these effects are effects that I see every day. And the main effect I see every day is on all of you. I believe that consumerism is influencing our students. It's influencing your personalities. And I believe that all our students are being changed by advertising and being turned into consumers. And I believe that your personalities are changing, and a lot of you are seeing yourselves as not being good unless you're a really good consumer. And this really concerns me. Now, not only does consumerism affect people, but it also affects the environment. And I know that you realise a lot of these effects because you see them every day. Who wants a world that looks like that? I know that you guys have seen, even when we went out to Toowoomba Island, a lot of the rubbish and the waste that is around, and a lot of it is a result of consumerism. So it is a real eyesore, and that's one large effect on the environment. But there are lots and lots of other effects on the environment. One of them is the effect on the economy, because it costs lots and lots of money to take care of all this waste. So, it obviously has a large effect on people, it obviously has a huge effect on the environment. It's a huge problem. What can we actually do about it? Well, there's actually a lot of things you can do about it. Okay? And here are a list of just some of them. A couple of them that I've actually tried is conducting a test. And what Mr. Needham and I did is we went and bought 3 different types of breakfast cereal. One was really expensive, and the other 2 were actually just kind of no-brand types of cereal that weren't as expensive. And we took them out of their bags and used them for a week, and we didn't know which was the expensive one and which wasn't. And at the end of the week, we actually couldn't tell anymore which cereal was the really expensive one and which one wasn't. So we changed the way we purchase things and the way we consume things by just conducting that little test. Another thing you can actually do is practice calculations, because I often wonder how many students actually know how much things cost. So I think it's really important that you guys research when you go to buy something and you understand how expensive things are, so it makes you think next time you go to consume something or next time you go to buy something. So, hands up if you now think that reduce is the most important R. Thank you very much for listening.